Aloha everyone, what is really good my dudes? Today is November 29th, 2021. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of the newest Yak Track, the Wintumber Aurora. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go!
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before we get into the Yak Track, a couple things I do want to mention is that the Advent calendar is making a return this year. So be on the lookout for that. I imagine it'll start on the 1st of December. Every day you can log in and get a new item from the calendar, getting a random reward as well as a free treasure hunter key. Progressing through it will get you the grand prize of a new Horizon sword. So once again, the calendar is coming back in December. Be on the lookout for it. On top of that, we got a bunch of cosmetics and stuff for sale with the Black Friday sale, so head on over to the marketplace as well as Solomon's General Store. Check out all of the things that are on sale that will run until December 10th. One of the more notable things is bank space boosters are on sale, so do pick those up if you are interested. So once again, Black Friday sale running for Marketplace and Solomon's General Store until the 10th of December. That said, let's look at the newest Yak Track, the Wintumber Aurora. As you would imagine, this is focused around wintertime cosmetics as well as the Northern Lights. This Yak Track is hosted by the Queen of Snow, who has received a model update and has various different tasks for you to get a bunch of cosmetics and pets. Head over to the Berthorpe Yak Track area to check out all of the cosmetics. Do note that completing the 15th task of the free track will get you one of those golden party hat shards for the current ongoing golden party hat hunt event. There's also a brand new task called the Secret Santa, where you can deposit 10k worth of items and receive a gift from another player that has deposited an item worth 10k or more, which is an interesting spin on the tasks. The Wintumber Aurora Yak Track ends on January 9th, so get started on it while it lasts. If you have a Premier Pass, you get the Premier Track for free. If not, you'll have to purchase it with 2 bonds. That all said, let's now look at the patch notes and see what's been changed with today's update. So let's go check it out. Starting off, we got a bunch of changes to the recent daily challenge updates. Extending a daily challenge now costs 25 Viswax, down from 30. And when you're generating your 3 challenges on a new day, if you have fewer than 3 challenges toggled on, duplicates of unblocked challenges will be re-rolled. So if you block all but dungeoneering challenges, you will roll 3 dungeoneering challenges. Rather than having to complete a challenge, pay Viswax to re-roll the challenge into the type that you want. And you can now track all 3 of your daily challenge slots, even if they contain the same challenge objective. You now need a minimum level of 99 in a skill to access the challenge block feature from the challenge mistress. Free-to-play players can block membership skills once they reach the level cap, for example level 5 agility. The agility daily challenge now counts each of the 7 segments of the agility course in Anachronia as 2 laps, similar to Yak Track agility tasks. Basic challenges no longer give XP in their skill when you claim a reward. This is so that skilling pures or purist builds that only want to focus on one skill at a time can still access daily challenge. All combat challenges can be toggled off via chat box in the skill select interface, accessible via a challenge master. You can now access it at any level and turn combat, prayer, and summoning daily challenges off. If a player currently has a basic challenge to do, a challenge mistress and Nastroth in Lumbridge now give a chat option to skip any of these challenges. This is so that new players who do not want to engage in certain skills or gain XP from them don't have to complete all the basic challenge objectives. The initial set of daily challenges assigned to a new player after completing the basic challenge is now daily mining, daily smithing, and daily crafting, instead of daily combat, prayer, and smithing. They remove the skip text from the challenge tokens, changing the skip button to complete, and updated other bits of the text to make it more clear that claiming the rewards from a completed challenge will give you XP in that challenged skill. And selecting each skill from the challenge blocking interface is much more responsive. Moving on to some other updates, text for the main menu has been changed to true type font for sharpness and greater readability. Greater Flurry will now deal increased single target damage when applied by the Greater Barge effect. Fixed an issue that caused range abilities to not correctly put the player's auto attack on cooldown. Fixed an issue where completing the hard mode task awarded the player the same amount of Reaver points as completing the task in normal mode. Fixed an issue that prevented the Granite Maul special attack from being used during glow global cooldown if stored inside an essence of finality. Fixed an issue that caused Arc Blazelord loot to be rerolled on a player's second kill of a streak in hard mode. Fixed an issue with a script error during the Elite Dungeon Terraket encounter. Mummies killed by fire abilities now count towards the task in the Manifoss City quest. To prevent confusion, players using loot share at Corrosis will no longer be given a message about their luck ring having an effect, as there is a chance the item won't be distributed to them. Some graphical issues with Closure's outfit override have been resolved. In Once Upon a Time in Gielinor finale, a more appropriate shield animation is now used during Philippe's memory. The player must now complete Once Upon a Time in Gielinor before they can wear the completionist cape. As the perception of cosmetic overrides has evolved since the release of Death of Chivalry, plus based on community feedback, the player is now considered to be disguised as Captain Dulcin as long as they're either wearing the Black Knight Captain armor or have activated the Dulcin armor override. This is even if they have overridden their appearance to not appear disguised. The following now plays sound effects: processing broken chitin on an anvil, smithing partially folded alloy bars, and smithing gnome plate bodies during Doric's Task 5. And the correct sound effects now play when using the smithing animation override. Lastly, let's look at some mobile changes. Based on the feedback, mobile players now have the ability to change the direction of messages appearing in the chat box to ascending or descending. In order to choose, simply select the common chat settings button at the top right of the chat box and select the chat direction drop down. Fixed an issue where the character can't move after displaying a preview of the slow-mo walk animation in the customization interface. Fixed an issue on mobile where summoning a pet and closing the interface would block inventories until you dismissed your pet. And finally, fixed an issue where the Beastmaster charge counter was obscuring gameplay. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there to check them out. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.